everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. It's the beginning of a new era for this young man in the pros. Rookie seasons can be notoriously tough for quarterbacks. We'll have to see how seamlessly he can make the jump from college to the next level. It's the Steelers going up against the Redskins. So it's a night of first, the first Monday night game of the year, and the debut of our new broadcast team, as we say hello to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, an exciting time for us here in the booth. No doubt we are ready to rock as we get a look at FedEx Field, just outside of our nation's capital. Tonight, we'll have the final two games of this kickoff weekend, and we begin with a great one here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Washington Redskins. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle to Garcon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another. Like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
He'll look to throw. He was trying to find Deshaun right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago. Really, it grades out as a pretty
good scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, it all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Right side caught by Jackson. They'll get a couple Washington as they come onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency, letting panic creep in and affect their play. There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat-out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
A good gain of 14.
Well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They go, and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball.
We think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver. We're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. Every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Going for the deep ball. And incomplete. The contact made the ball. Now they head back onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got through because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Let's go. Sims. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to
the guys on the defensive side of the ball held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he's brought down. A nice pick.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off. Usually.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got our Notre Dame man. Able to drop him for a loss of 4. Let's go. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he showcases the spin, a pretty good game. A reminder coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our first half.
LR, that's my man.
Washington as they come onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense.
Go here on second down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A dump off to Sims. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it looks like Steeler football. It is. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. A handoff to start the drive to Sims. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Back to throw. He sets to fire deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a pickup of 33 yards.
Because a lot of the time, you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. Touchdown, Washington. Deshaun Jackson, 41 yards. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every...
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Paul bringing it in. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be
just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Ends up a nice second
up as a free agent earlier this week.
And usually there's a connection, isn't there? A past coach, someone from the front office who knew him from before and thought that he could help this team.
Flushed out right. Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make this a second.
Mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Shreds the tackle. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped.
Runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Now Sims. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39. First down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll set up to throw. The pass complete to Ryan Grant. 26 yards on the pickup there. And that
route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside and then broke back to the outside to the corner. But how about the throw by the quarterback? Anticipation on the break from inside to outside. He threw the football. As the receiver turned around, the ball greeted him.
7 yards on the play, and it's a second.
Not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lawrence Timmons. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Over the middle to Garcon. And he's brought down. A nice little juke pass completion.
Let's go.
Back to throw again. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him.
But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Let's go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Caught left side, Garcon. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll look to throw here. Steps away to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Pierre Garcon from 6 yards away. And the Redskins are able to make this a close game again.
Okay.